Here we go, Tekken talking. Let's hope we get some good stuff. I don't anticipate it's going to be too crazy. Eddy release date, hopefully. Content release date. How many characters are going to be in this season? Maybe we already know that. Maybe that's already actually been revealed. I'm also kind of curious to hear about stats and stuff like that, like which characters are really popular, because we kind of have some side information that people have been gathering. I'm sort of curious if they want to go over that.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Tekken Talk Live. I have the marketing producer Yasuda with me, as well as Kohei Ikeda, also known as Nakatsu from the dev team, and also everyone you know quite well, Harada-san himself, the chief producer and director on the project. So we have a lot of stuff to introduce to you guys today.
Really?
Let's start it off, and I'm going to be helping with translating for all these guys because no one speaks English. But let's kick it off by listening to what Yasuda has to say.
はい。じゃあ早速もういきなり日本語で持っちゃいましたが、行きましょうか。
This is a cool layout.
じゃあいった今日たくさんね、皆さん大好きなパワーポイントをお待ちかねの。はい。
ノースライドショー。
So yeah.
ノースライドショー please. ノースライドショー。
No, we know you guys have been waiting a long
じゃあ
time
今日
for
このままだらっとトークしましょうか。
for Yasuda's PowerPoint presentation that you guys love so much. So let's get started.
I heard PowerPoint in Japanese.
僕が出てくるたびにパワーポイントって言われそうな気がする。
Many slide.
Mr. PowerPoint here. So.
Mr. PowerPoint.
まあ皆さんね、分かる通り今日安田がいるということは特にすごい新情報はないか
そうなんですよ。
So Harada's just saying that since Yasuda's here, I'm sorry we don't have any new info, just a PowerPoint for you guys.
僕出ると新情報ないって言ったんですけど、
ただし、
はい、
情報はいっぱいあるんだよね。
そう情報はいっぱいあります。
だから新情報じゃないかもしれないけど聞いたことないものもあるし、
はい。
聞いたことない。
それを新情報って言うんですけどね。
But you know,
Yeah, that Reina jacket needs to be on sale, bro.
For everyone today, some of it's going to be stuff we've talked about, but maybe since we have a new and wider audience, it'll be new to them. And then other stuff that we haven't talked about yet is also going to be talked about today. So we hope you look forward to it.
はい。じゃあ早速スライドの方行きましょうか。
Start with the slides.
はい、まずは鉄拳8 1月26日に
Hell yeah.
発売いたしました。
So
Well
Tekken
deserved.
8 was released last January 26th, right? So I'm sure everyone's enjoying
It's almost
the
been a
game.
month.
おかげさまでメディアからも、高い評価をいただいておりまして、あと何よりも、鉄拳7の時と比べても、非常に多くのお客様に、楽しんでいただいているような状況でございます。
We're quite excited that everyone's really loving the game. We're at a better state than even where we were with Tekken 7. And we even have a lot more brand new users to the franchise as well. So we're quite happy about that.
Hell yeah.
自分は夜な夜なラウンジに潜って、同僚と一緒にグループマッチとかしたりプレイしてるんですけど、
オンライン上にあると噂されてるナムコ巣鴨店。
そうそう。
Even Yasuda, Mr. PowerPoint here likes to go on late at night and check out the fight lounge with some of his coworkers. There's a rumored online Sugamo.
Does Michael Murray live in Japan? Yes, he's been on the dev team of Tekken for over 20 years.
僕はもう帰ってか
Like
ら
a lead
皆さんの
developer of
配信を
Tekken
見たり、そのタイムライン
For
上
a
に
very long time. He's in Tekken 5. He's like a background character.
その画像だったり動画見て、なんか本当に発売して
I think he's been there since 4.
非常にありがたく思う。
I can ask him the next time I see him.
その前に。
So Nakatsu just mentioned that you know, he's still quite busy even though the game's released, so he doesn't have a whole lot of time to play matches online, but he gets kind of his motivation from seeing everyone upload all of their character customizations to his timeline, and to see just, you know, the general excitement from you guys and customizations and fan art and etc. So keep it coming.
Is he Harada's son? Yes. 100%.
そうですね。原田さんも。
僕は
All of these people up here are Harada's children.
ちゃんと勝弘原田の名前で Twitch だったり YouTube に入ったりあとアバターも原田アンダーバー鉄拳で入るんだけど、どうせ本物じゃないっていう本物じゃないだろうとそう扱いを受けて、なんかはいはい公式っぽいコメントを疲れみたいなことを言われるので、
実際本人なんで。
本人なんですよ割と。
So Harada was mentioned that he's been online in several Fight Lounge lobbies, maybe even playing some games with you all, but even though he's using his normal Harada underbar Tekken, people just, they assume that he would never show up, so it's got to be an imposter, right? but it could be the actual Harada himself.
まあ、皆さんおのおの
ね
楽しんでると思うんですが、
いや楽しいですね
はい
はい
引き続き、我々開発チームの方は、皆さんに、快適かつ、まあ、もっと楽しんでいただけるような
Michael Murray's been at Tekken or Namco since 2001.
思っておりますので、まあ、今日そういった、アップ
Holy
デー
shit.
ト関連の話、まあ、直近のですよね、はいまあ、方針とか、こんなことやりたいよねっていう話ができればなと思っております。
However, it's not just like, we're sitting back and chilling after the release of the game. Obviously, we want to provide the best experience possible that we can for everyone. So we've been looking at all of your comments and requests, etc. And we're trying to make adjustments and additions, etc. to make you guys happy. So we hope to be touching on that a little bit today.
Cool.
はい、じゃあまた
Give me some slides.
はい、
Hell yeah, brother.
番組の途中で皆さんのリクエストをちょっと聞いてみる時間とか、
あそう
あ
4 characters for season 1.
と聞いてみる時間だったり、一応僕は今日は主にコメントは英語もちょっとハングルだけ読めないかな英語とスペイン語と日本語はできるだけ読みます。はい。
So Harada just mentioned that there's a little bit of time we have today during the broadcast where we'll be touching on some requests, etc. from you guys. He'll try his best to read the English comments, maybe even Spanish and Japanese, obviously. Unfortunately, he doesn't really read Hangul, the Korean language. So, yeah, write your comments in English and you have a good chance that he might see it.
はい、今日おそらく皆さん一番期待しているのはエディの話、テッケンワールドツアーのファイナルで、アナウンスさせていただいたエディの話かなと思うんですが、ちゃんとエディの話ありますからね。スライドじゃない、
はい
パワーポイントじゃないお話も。
本当に? So we believe everyone's tuned in because you're excited to hear more about Eddy, which we've already kind of hinted at, including the game already. We'll get to that in time and in stuff that's not a PowerPoint actually too. But bear with us in the meantime before we get to that.
秒間60コマのスライドショーかもしれない。
So I was just saying, maybe it's a 60 frame per second PowerPoint
Sorry.
presentation.
はい、冗談はさておきですね、エディの配信が、スプリング、まあ、春頃予定してますので、
So no, my daughter, I didn't walk out. Shut up, chat. Jesus Christ. Every time I walk away from a screen doesn't
As we
mean there's an
mentioned, Eddy's
announcement,
planned for
bro.
spring of this year, so we just want to touch on some other
Sometimes
stuff
I might have
also
to
that we
pee or
coming
have a
up,
family.
around that time frame.
はい、ですでに、発売直後にですね、
So we
1回目
know
の、アップデートを入れさせていただいているんですが、
Somewhere between February to
次回、
March?
2月下旬か3月の頭頃に、2回目の
Isn't that where we're at right
や
now?
りたいなというふうに思っております。
And so, as you all know, we kind of made a slight update to the game right after release, but we actually have some more stuff to update. We're currently working towards a milestone of end of February this month, or perhaps sometime in March. So that's kind of the rough time frame we're talking about.
で4月に、3回目、のアップデートを行って、5月以降も、まあ、継続して、このペースでアップデートを続けていきたいなというふうに思っているところでございます。
Then after that, we have another update coming around March, and then obviously that's not the end. We'll continually be updating the game after that as well, leading May and beyond.
はい、なので
So
今日
today,
この後、アップデート来ないですし、エディも来ないです。そこだけは今日はその方針とか
Eddy 以外の新キャラもないですね。
ないです。何もないです。今日は何もないです。はい。
So just to set expectations, we're not going to do a Harada's famous and the updates going live today. That's not happening today. Sorry. So we'll give you more details on the exact release date when we have them confirmed. Also, just want to mention no new characters announced today. So if that's your whole thing, that's not going to happen today.
はい。
Just
じ
want
ゃ
to set
As we said, this isn't the time frame to do
Oh, so we're
that.
done. Okay, is what Harada's saying. So
解散
good to see you.
この後このくだり何回あるんですかこれ。
解散
No, we still have PowerPoints to show. So
はい。っていうことで、
はい
はい。じゃあ2月3月のお話から聞くんですが、はい。まあさっきお話した通り2月の下旬もしくは3月上旬に
February, March. Update includes patch notes be available.
So let's kick it off.
So
with the
Victor's
update
losing his
plan
throw,
for around February,
glitch.
March timeline.
はい。で今 まあ、スタッフ皆さん、頑張り
In-game
ながら
collab?
作っている状況ではあるんですが、
Really?
パッチノートとか、詳細に関しては、そのアップデートの前日に、お知らせしますので、皆さんその、続報をお待ちいただければなと思います。
So as far as adjustments, etc., we plan to make with the game, we'll be releasing the actual patch notes the day before that drops. So please wait a little bit longer.
はい。で、主な、コンテンツ3つありまして、1つが、インゲームコラボですね。インゲームコラボに関しては、
$15 turtle costumes.
So we have 3 points overall for that main update. The first one is going to be the collaboration that we've already announced at the Tekken World Tour Finals.
はい。で、2つ目が、鉄拳ショップという、新しい機能の実装になります。
The second would be the
Why do I
Tekken
forget
shop
what that
that's gonna be
collab is?
added, which is a brand new feature.
はい。で、
Chipotle？
3つ目が、意図しない、キャラクターの、意図しない挙動であったりとか、不具合の修正になります。
And
It
the
was
third being
Uniqlo.
an update that fixes several different properties surrounding certain characters.
Yeah, he's wearing the
techniques, etc.
Uniqlo
So
Tekken 2
it's
shirt.
not like a balance update per se. It's more of just fixing stuff to work as we intended it to.
はい。じゃあまず順番を追って一つずつ、詳細説明できればなと思います。
Okay, let's go into the details regarding each of these.
はい。まず、インゲームコラボですが、ユニクロさんとの、
Good
コラボ
call,
が
chat.
決定しております。
So as you know, we're going to be doing a collaboration with Uniqlo in game as well.
Yeah, the shirts, the Uniqlo shirts will be available in the game.
着ている、今
You can put them on the characters.
T シャツ、これは安田と私とマイケルが着ているものになるんですが、池田さんと原田さんも今日、はい、コラボの T シャツを。
So you can see the t-shirts Yasuda and I both have on, or the king one that's in the artwork itself. And Nakatsu and Harada-san actually have different t-shirts as well, part of the collaborations. You can see one. Yasuda
Damn, is that
holding up as
effing
well.
Tekken 1?
So all of these will also be in game, right?
初代鉄拳のと、あと歴代。
Oh, that shirt's great.
So we had the first Tekken, right?
Dang,
And
I
the
want
he's
that
holding up
one.
Now is the logos throughout the series. which is
Damn,
pretty cool
that
for
one's
stocks.
actually great. Okay. That Tekken 8 shirt is legit fire. If I go to a Uniqlo, I'm buying that.
これ実はもう発売している。
国によってはね。
はい。
国によっては出てますね。
はい。
So this is actually purchasable in Uniqlo stores throughout the world. The release date depends on where you are, so please check in your local region for details.
はい。なのでぜひ皆さん、店頭で見かけたら、お買い求めいただければなと。
日本だと2月下旬です。
そうですね。はい。日本は2月下旬です、
In
ね。
Japan, we're looking at into February for the store release, so I'm looking forward to that.
はい。
Cool.
で、インゲームコラボどういう内容かと言いますと、鉄拳ファイトラウンジ
Yeah, there they
の
are.
中にユニクロが、出
Oh,
店すると。
it turns into a
ユニクロ
Uniqlo
鉄拳
shop.
店
Of course.
が出店いたします。でさらに、その中で今皆さん、みんなが着ている、T シャツを、無料で皆さんに、プレゼントするという内容になります。
So about the in-game collaboration regarding that, it's going to be in the Tekken Fight Lounge, in which you use your avatar and kind of.
I haven't gone into the fight lounge in a
So there's a
while.
whole kind of like a Uniqlo Tekken 8 store, I guess you could say.
はい。で今日、実装中の
Free of charge. They're just in the game.
できましたので、
New customization
ぜ
items.
ひいただければと思います。
Cool.
So we actually have some footage that's taken of the in-game collaboration we have already implemented. So let's take a break from the PowerPoint for a second and check out the video.
これラウンジですよね。これ実際ちょっと天井見てほしいんですけど、結構その天井のサイネージごとユニクロ鉄拳30周年仕様になってます。
So Nakatsu was just
Oh my
mentioning, look at
God.
the ceiling of the Tekken Fight Lounge. Many of you are probably familiar with this area, but you can see it's changed to reflect the Tekken 30th anniversary logo and that one of Uniqlo as well, the UT.
だからこれもうね、もちろんユニクロさん以外でもね、やろうと思えば
はい。
いろんな
It's supposed to be an
仕掛けができ
expensive
るようになってる
promotion.
ので、もし個人的になんかメッセージ出したいって人はまあ8500万円ぐらいだ。
これがあると。
So Harada was just mentioning that we can do collaborations with many different people with this area. It's quite flexible. So even personal people, if you have a spare 850K or so, come talk to us and we can put your message up on the ceiling there.
店内も
I was about to say,
ユニクロさんっぽい感じの
$800,000. Like a cool million to get some of that shit done. All right, chat. What's the next sub goal? Here we go.
As you can see with the store area, and
Start saving up now.
Kind of updated to reflect
By the time we're done, maybe Tekken 8 will still be around in like, 20, 30 years. Got a Prime sub? Put a Wins Marvel sign in there. Tekken Shop offers a wide variety of customization items for purchase, including legacy character costumes.
So this actually is accessible if you go into the store area and you talk to the employee there, and you access the shop from there. But so this new feature, Tekken Shop, let's talk a little bit more about it.
はい、テッケンショップなんですが、いろんな、
Once or twice a month.
販売する、場所になります。
So this new area of the Tekken Shop is where we're going to be actually updating with newer customization items that you can.
So I see Tekken 4 Jin.
右下にスライド、画像もあるんですが、例えば、復刻コスチュームであったりとか、あと、今もすでにジュンとか
Jun's Tag 2 outfit, yeah.
ジンに関してはリリース済みですが、キャラクターの、アバタースキン、といったものを、ゲーム内で販売するというものになります。
Tekken 4 Xiao Yu, good
So we
call.
have some actually kind of interesting content here, some iconic, legendary costumes for the characters that you can customize them with, but also some of the avatar skins. You've probably seen already the Jin, Jun, and Kazuya ones, but we have more on the way.
はい、で、これ一個ちょっとあまり勘違いというか、悪いように捉えられたくないなっていう、これ一プロデューサーとしての話なんですが、
I don't know what that Kazuya is. I have no idea.
テッケン8は、もっと長く濃い、時間を皆さんに提供したいなっていう思いがありますので、
It looks like it's going to be a premium currency for sure.
続けていく、もっと密度濃くやっていくために、必要な機能だというふうに考えて実装したいなと思っておりますので、毎月1回とか2回とか新たな皆さんに喜んでいただけるようなアイテムを
Like Tekken coins, you can see them down here. Here.
運営をしていきたいなと
Here it says 400.
So, yes, it was just mentioned that we hear that some people might have some kind of allergic reaction when they hear shop, etc. But it's more of trying to update the game and keep it fresh with new customization items. And as you've seen what we did with Tekken 7, we tried to refresh the game and to provide a better experience overall, rather than just trying to make money off these individual items. So the thinking is the same for Tekken 8 in that we're trying to make it a better game, and this is just one of the ways that we plan to do that. So please keep that in mind.
So it's going to cost money.
今日これテッケンショップ
It's definitely going to cost some money, which is kind of to be expected. You already get a ton of free shit in the game, to be real.
So again, regarding the Tekken shop, we have a short video to show you. So let's take a break from the PowerPoint and let's check out the video.
Please show.
はい、さっき店員からに話しかけて、あと、
Avatar skin
の中に入っていってます。で、最初に紹介し
So
た
yeah, so some of them are free,
のアイテム、これはすべてフリー、無料になるんですが、で皆さんに
and some of them will cost shit.
一度購入というか、無料で購入する、はい、ことで手に入れることができるようになります。
So the way you do it is you go into the store and you'll talk to the employee there, and then you'll access the customization items. This one happens to be the Uniqlo collaboration, and so although it's free for everyone in game, you actually still go through the purchase of the process of purchasing it so that you can obtain it.
はい。で、今、いろんなキャラクターが、プレビューとして、着用している状態もこれも見れるようになると。
あれよね、この T シャツのこれのキャラで原さんがアバター用のですよね。So you can see all the T-shirts that you can equip to the different characters. The King shirt as well as the one Nakatsu has on, you can equip to your characters. Where the one that Harada is wearing, you'll be equipping to the avatar.
はい。で、今原田さんが着用している T シャツに関してはこれはアバター用の T シャツとして、無料で皆さんにお届けいたします。
So, like I was just saying, the avatar shirt and that as well is free.
Yeah, it's the same currency that's up here.
他にもいろんなアイテム
So it's like Tekken coins, something.
いわゆる我々復刻コスチュームと。
Cool.
はい。
これね。This is the iconic kind of legendary costumes that everyone loves from past installments. You're looking at Tekken 4.
So if that's a $4 costume,
Oh, and you can change the color too, I believe, right? これ色変更できるんですよね。
色変更できますね。
If that's a $4 costume, then okay.
歴代の
We're at a spot of like moderate
So Nakatsu's,
acceptability.
picked up some of the fan favorites here. You can see Tekken Tag Tournament 2 June right here. Nice.
them upscaling all these costumes. Okay.
今ここに
This
400
crazy as this is a Tekken 6 Kazuya outfit. It
400テッケン
is.
コインになるんですが、大体値段的にはまあドルで言うと、3.99 ぐらいかな、はい、の値段になります。
So the coins, the 400 you see is actually it's not a particular currency outside the game. It's just the Tekken coins. If we have to kind of translate it roughly, it would be like 3.99 USD. Roughly.
All right.
So that's kind of the price.
はい、
All right.
テッケン4の
In the moderate range of acceptability. So that's cool. You get classic Tekken outfits. They're customizable. They're recolorable. All right, you know. I mean, it'd be great if they're included, but they're already giving us like several costumes that you can unlock with in-game
あとは
currency.
アバタースキンに
So
関しても、
okay.
さらに追加で、まあ、これレーナーですね。
Yeah, now we have to deal with the purchase increments. You can only buy 1,000 coins at a time,
ア
right?
バターだけじゃなくて、こういったエモートも、使えるようになります。
そうですね。キャラクターのアバターにはこういう技エモー
That's the goofy Street Fighter shit.
その技エモートは実際自分のアバターにも設定して、
レーナーじゃない時も、
はい、
ね、
自分の見た目で技を繰り出すこともできます。
So Nakatsu just mentioned that you see the emote that comes attached with Reina as with the other characters as well. And it's not just particularly when you have the Reina skin on, you can use it with your other avatars as well. If
Okay.
you own that
Yeah,
skin.
goofy lobby avatar purchasable stuff. This reminds me of Monster Hunter.
まあ、エモ
Yeah.
ート
This really reminds me of Monster
エ
Hunter,
フェクトがついたもの
where they offer like a big package of game and all this like little accessory bullshit that you can do in the lobby and for characters that does cost money but has no effect on the game itself. Really reminds me of Monster Hunter.
Use if you have the item available.
Variety of items, some free and some paid. Paid items can be obtained by spending Tekken coins. Purchase on each platform. Not available for cross commerce. Okay.
なんか大会で優勝して嬉しい時とかに。
なるほど
So
Nothing particularly crazy yet, other than the fact that we're getting classic costumes that cost about $4 each.
記念写真。
なるほどね
mentioning, you know, it's all up to your imagination. Maybe your favorites to support your favorite streamer having a good stream, or maybe a particular TWT player that you're watching has won a match or something like that, or a friend's
And for
birthday.
comparison's
There's a
sake,
variety of
chat,
different times
these
you can,
these things
just
that
use
you're
these for
buying
fun.
in other games like Mortal Kombat
でテッケンショ
cost
ップ
twice as
は
much,
まあいろんなアイ
and
テム
if
出て
not
きます
more,
がさっきご覧いただいた通り
for like a
有料のもの
costume,
もあれ
an
ば
OG
無料のもの
costume.
もあると、まあ、いろんな、種類のものがあります。
As you see, some of the costumes cost Tekken coins, but some like the Uniqlo.
And you don't even
items are
get
gonna be
alternate
free to
costumes
everyone.
at
So
all
it's a mix of both.
in the core game
で有料の
itself.
ものに関しては、
That's like the
プラットフォーム
difference.
ストア、まあPS だったら、はい、
This game you get like several. You get like 6 per character
というものを
practically.
購入して、それをゲーム内で消費することでアイテムを入手することができるようになります。
So if you want some of these customs that actually cost the Tekken coins, the way you go about it is you go to the particular platform store that you're playing on, and you purchase the Tekken coins there, and then that allows you to purchase in-game these items.
はい。で、クロスプレイは、テ
クロス
ッケンと、はい、クロスプレイは実装は、しているんですが、クロスコマースは、
Just barely predatory. So I think it's also the fact that Tekken 7 really didn't get updates in this way at all.
The game has got crossplay in it, but
Very few times did Tekken 7 get like costume updates to any of the characters on the roster, much less customization updates. It almost never, I can't remember if there was ever any things that were added customization wise.
こちらは2月下旬か3月上旬のこの次のアップデートのタイミング、メンテナンスをまた入れることになるんですが、メンテナンス終了後から、アクセスをしていただけるようになります。
Yeah, Soul Calibur had customization DLC.
This is going to be in the game, and obviously we're going to have a short maintenance period before we open all this up. But once that's done, you guys will have access to all of it.
はい。じゃあ次行きましょうか。
Go to the next slide.
はい。はい、あとはプレイヤブルキャラクターに関しては、意図しない、挙動の修正であったりとか、不具合の、 修正だったりとかっていうのを対応していこうかなと思っております。
Chain throws becoming unbreakable
So,
during
in
a
addition
punish
to
is
the
pretty
Tekken
crazy.
shop and the customization items, all of this, I know you all are quite interested to find out about the character adjustments. This is mainly just trying to correct moves that weren't working as we intended them to, or
Right.
actually bugs and things
Victor's
like
throw
that.
is obvious.
はい。でこの辺の報告に関しては
It's Victor's gunshot throw. All the other throws aren't changing, Chad. It's only the one that where he goes bang, 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 and he like shoots you a few times. The big launcher throw, that is unchanged. That throw is working as intended.
修正対応していっているところですよね。
そうですね、実際発売してから報告
It's
され
his
た
2-4 throw, I
検
believe.
証してバグルフィックス含めた修正を日々取り組んでますんで、ぜひこのハッシュタグ活用してください。
So we want to thank everyone who's been sending tweets to the hashtag We Had the Tekken 8 report. Nakatsu, Harada, and all of us have been looking at your reports.
Oh, 1-3 is the gun throw?
updating the game
Okay, that's the
accordingly
busted
with stuff
one.
It's been found to be broken or unintended, etc. So thank you for that, and please continue to do that.
でまあこれ注意点はあくまでやっぱりこう明らかに不具合だろうとかそのテクニカルなイシューとか、バグ系ですねに対してこのハッシュタグを使ってほしくて例えばキャラこんなキャラ出す
What was wrong with it? It was harder to break than the usual base throws. Victor's 1-3 throw is a little harder to break.
チューニングの話とか調整の話とかはこのハッシュタグじゃなくてもそういう要望に関しては僕とかマイケルとか中津の、まあ主に僕になるとは思うんですけどそっちに、流してくれればいいので変に全てにこのハッシュタグをつけて使っちゃうと重要なそのトラブルの情報が届かなくなってみんなお互いに良くないのでそこだけ気をつけてください。
Harada just mentioned we want you to please keep that strictly to reports of bugs or things that are broken in the game. If you flood that with certain character requests or you want the game balance to be changed a certain way, it's going to take much longer for us to sift through the actual bugs and things that need to be fixed. So please keep those separately.
This is the cost of having a big audience.
Or balance adjustment
right.
requests, etc.
Harada's going through his Ed Boon arc right now. This is the cost of having a big ass audience.
And we'll keep an eye on that as well. But please,
I'm downplaying Victor. What the fuck? I am? Say, wait, how am I downplaying Victor?
まずは
What?
あそうです。いいよ。
Next slide.
はい。ということで、2月3
His
月
throw
に
is
関して
bugged,
は
but it's only one throw. If you're expecting all of his other throws to get fixed, they're normal.
いろんなものが入るんですが、
Waiting for the explanation.
3つの紹介をさせていただきました。
So we have some other stuff planned for the updates for February, March, and after that. But these are the main things that we wanted to show off today.
はい。で、ゲームの外側でもいろんな、グッズが発売されるんですが、はい。
But outside of the game, we have a lot of cool stuff going on too. I'm sure a lot of people who are Tekken fans are going to be
You can
quite
still buy
excited about it. So we'd like to
CDs.
show off a few of those for you today. So we were able to show off a little bit of some of the products we've had in the pipeline now. But next we want to move on to the Tekken World Tour, kicking off in April.
Right.
Yep.
はい、4月の、3回目のア
Other new
ップ
features?
デートに関しては、4月から鉄拳ワールドツアーが始まりますので、そこに向けた、ゲームバランス調整、とあと、意図しない、挙動の修正だったりとか不具合の修正、TWT2024 の準備として、今着々と作業も進行しているところでございます。
So since the Tekken World is going to be kicking off in April, that's why we're really kind of in a rush to get all the reports from you all and to make sure that we fix all the stuff that we didn't intend or that's broken, etc. To be in a good start for the tour.
はい。で、他にも新しい機能の実装もあるんですが、まずはちょっと鉄拳ワールドツアーのお話をさせてください。
So we have a few other cool features to talk about in a bit, but first, let's get to the Tekken World Tour.
はい、予定通り。
There's a lot of stuff they're announcing here. A lot of even outside of Tekken stuff, just in general. It's still going, dude. I'm ordering tacos.
April 13th.
はい、じゃあトレーラーの方をご覧ください。
We have a short video, so some of you might have seen this already, but to our newer audience, please check out this trailer.
Taco World Tour.
Get ready for the next lap. Tekken 8.
Damn, Tekken at Evo is gonna be fucking nuts.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Tekken World Tour. Oh my god! Then he calls no. Hang on. He takes it!
You're not taking this that easy.
One more missile!
Didn't they announce that all of this is being done in person? That all of TWT this year is
はい、
at events?
テッケンワールドツアー、2017からかなやってますよね。
Yeah, it's all offline.
はい。で、今年、はい。
正式にはね、その前にちょっと違う。
あ、そうですね、ありましたけど、はい。テッケンワールドツアーという形では2017からやっているもので、2024が、4月の13日から、開幕をいたします。
So the Tekken World Tour has been such a success. We've been doing it in this current capacity since 2017. You know, we had an earlier iteration before that, but now we're going to be kicking off 2020.
And there you go.
はい
24?
24。
24, right.
はい。で、特徴3つですが、今シーズンに関してはオフラインのみですね。オフラインの大会のみ。あとは、グローバルのリーダーボードに加えて、リージョナル地域のリーダーボードもあります。
And just to kind of go a review over the details, one of the main points obviously is it's going to be offline events only. Not only that, but there's two different leaderboards, the global and the regional, and we'll explain the importance of that in a second.
はい。で、グローバルのリーダーボードについては、世界中、ワールドワイドランキングですね。はい。マスタープラスマスターチャレンジャー道場という4つのカテゴリーがあるんですが、それぞれ、自分が参加した大会の上位、マスタープラス
Yeah, where the hell's Azusen a coffee? Why can't we buy
チャレンジャー
that?
が3つ、道場が4つまでが、自分のポイントとして加算されます。で、そのポイントの、多さによってランキングが、作られます。
So the global leaderboard will be broken down. We have 4 different categories, obviously the Master Plus, Master Challenger, and also the dojos. And so your best placements will be taken to determine your placement in leaderboard. So, you know, that's like the top Master Plus, 2 Masters, 3 Challengers, I believe it was, and 4 dojos. So those placements will then be calculated to determine where you are on the global leaderboard.
はい。で、一番、ポイントが大きいマスタープラスというカテゴリーですが、今シーズン2つあります。で、そのうち1つがエボジャ
Evo
パン。
Japan's late April. I keep forgetting how later this
So
year it
the,
is.
The Master Plus category.
April
everyone is
27th.
kind of aware that
Jeez. Okay, that's
Evo
a-
was the big crown jewel.
it's a
of that.
while out.
We actually have 2
At least
this
a
year,
couple
with
months.
Evo Japan making an appearance in this category.
はい。で、今、絶賛エントリー受付中で、3月中旬に締め切りになりますので、あと1ヶ月ぐらいかな。はい。ありますが、はい。皆さんぜひエントリーお願いいたします。
So we're currently they're accepting registrations for Evo Japan still. I believe it heads into the beginning of Chujun dake.
中旬です。
So the mid of March. So please register for the game. I think Tekken's in 2nd place.
はい。多分鉄拳と始まって一番
Somebody says, I don't get the penis coffee joke. Jesus Christ, Chad, I have to do everything for you. You don't get the penis coffee joke?
Tienes café.
You get it now? You get it now?
And kicking off the tour.
I gotta do everything for you.
I think that the interest in Tekken 8 is really high since the game was just released. So we're going to see a huge tournament, huge event for this until we see Vegas later in the year, probably.
はい。で、リージョナルリーダーボード。
Oh, now you
帰
get
って
it.
きますっていうのは、これは2022年かな。に、はい、リーダーボード、リージョナルリーダーボードを採用した。
What else do you think she could have said? Nothing.
今回は
There's no other
グローバルとは
options.
別で、リージョナルのリーダー
There's
ボード
zero
があります。
options. That's the only thing she said.
So there's also going to be a regional leaderboard, which just provides you with a separate path to finals, obviously, right? So we did this back in 2022, I believe, and it's making a comeback in this current format.
はい。世界を、いくつかのリージョンに分けて、 その中で開催される道場大会ですね、道場イベントに、参加していただいて、上位6つまでの、ポイントが自分のランキングに反映されます。
So for the regional leaderboard, you're going to want to participate in your local scene. Taking part in as many dojos as you can, and then your top 6 places in the dojo events will be calculated to determine your spot on the regional leaderboard.
はい、なかなかこう世界中飛び回れないよっていう、プレイヤーでも自分の地域に、
Taking a long time to get through this info, that's for sure.
ランキングを上げることができますので、ぜひ道場大会の方にも積極的に参加をお願いできると助かります。
まだリージョン分けは
はい、これから公開しますね。はい。
So, please wait for more info on what the breakdown of the actual regions are. But the whole point of this regional leaderboard is we hope that you'll support your local scene and support these tournaments that are close to you, and to kind of build up your local scene. So that's the whole purpose of this, and we hope that you all will continue to participate in your dojos.
なので道場を開催する主催者の目線で見ると、自分の大会でグローバルリーダーボードのポイントも発行されて、かつリージョナルリーダーボードのポイントも発行されることになるので、はい、開催する側としてはかなり道場というものが重要な位置を占めることになるんじゃないかなと思います。
Yeah, so for the TOs out there, we realize it's a lot of hard work and dedication on your part, but as a result, the people who participate in your tournament get points not only for the global leaderboard, but then the regional leaderboard as well. So we hope that everyone will, continue to participate in your dojo events.
はい、鉄拳8は引き続きコミュニティの皆さんと
Yo, Razzie, thanks for the Prime, dude.
いいシーンを作っていきたいなと、ストーリーのあるドラ
Oh,
マの
thanks
あ
for
る
the
いいシー
tier
ンを
1,
作っていきたい
actually.
なと思ってますので、ぜひ、ご協力お願いできると幸いでございます。
So we really hope that you'll help us make the 2024 year of Tekken World Tour spectacular with a lot of amazing stories and events throughout the season, and this can only be done with the help of the players and the TOs as well. So thank you for your support for Tekken 8, and we look forward to it.
はい。でまとめになりますが、ファイナルの、これもまだ場所も、時期もアナウンスしてない、期日にアナウンスしようと思っているんですが、ファイナルで進出するためにはグローバルリーダーボードの上位、あとリージョナルリーダーボードの、各リージョンの1位ですねになることが、条件になりますので、おそらく、今シーズンの鉄拳ワールドツアーのファイナルは、例
Yo,
年よ
thank
り
you,
も人数が
HMMT.
増えるんじゃないかなと、
それはそう。
はい、思っております。
So the Tekken World Tour Finals, I'm sure everyone is dying to know where it's going to be held this year. We always have it in such amazing locations. Unfortunately, we can't tell you today, so please wait for more details on that. But
So please stop
there'll be
asking.
2 routes to get you there if you're participating in the tour. So you have the route of going to the global leaderboards or the regional leaderboards. Either one can qualify you for that.
はい。でそういったツアーも。
There's that Chipotle thing.
ついて決定しておりますので、
We made it, boys.
例年よりも、充実した内容でお届けできるんじゃないかなというふうに思っております。
Also, we're excited to announce that Chipotle is going to be supporting the World Tour as well. So hopefully that helps us make it even better.
Damn, Chipotle getting all up the FGC's ass lately.
道場の申請であったりとか、ツアーのエントリーに関しての詳細の情報はまた
God bless those burritos.
お知らせをいたしますので、ぜひ公式サイトの方をご覧いただければと思います。
And regarding all the details that you'll want to know about the Tekken World Tour, whether that's how to enter, how to sign up, rule set, etc.
Where's my Lars
all that can
burrito
be found at
costume?
TekkenWorldTour.com.
Where is it?
Check that out.
はい。であと一点告知で、ビクトリックさんのご覧の
Dang, we got more shit? Dang, these are cool ass Victrix sticks. Holy shit. Very cool.
が日本で4月ですね。あとそれ以外の国では6月に発売予定になっておりますので、こちらも引き続き情報をお待ちいただければと思います。
And speaking of things upcoming, there's also going to be a product we have coming out from Victrix. So you can see the sticks here, controller, a bag as well. So all these are going to be released, consecutively. So I think the first drop is starting somewhere around April, is what we have planned. Also leading through June. So please look forward to it.
はい。ということで、4月に関しては、TRPT2024 の準備ということも あって、そういった、そこに主眼の置いた、アップデートと、あと新しい機能、これはまた近日公開いたしますが、なるんですが、5月以降も、定期的に、アップデートを続けていきたいなと思っておりまして、今いろんなところ、フィードバックを受けていて、次何やろうかっていうことも考えながら進めているところなんですが、どうですかね、長瀬さん、原田さん。はい。先に
So yeah, we gotta catch up real quick. So we're just talking about, obviously the Tekken World Tour kickoff is going to be the main thing we're all looking forward to, and the updates to the game to try to get that in a good place before then. That said, as we're fixing things, I'm sure there's other features and things that you guys are wanting to have implemented into the game. So let's ask Nakatsu what he has planned.
Oh, really? We're gonna find out?
原さんが
ちょっとコメントの流れ見て
コメント
いやちょっとカメラ戻した方がいいと思うんだけど、そうですね、まずいろいろ多分こっちの言いたい情報だけパーッとバンナムからこう出てるって感じではあるんですけど、実はすごいいろいろアップデートね考えてるんだよね。で、開発としてはいっぱいアップデート考えてて、もちろんそれはもちろん無料のアップデートですよ。しかも大型の。
Yeah, they talked about pluggers.
考えています。
If you plug while playing Tekken 8 online, it deletes the game from your console.
ちょっとずつ紹介していこうか。なんか考えてることね。
そうですね。一旦訳してもらえますか。
資料があるわけじゃないけど。
Yeah, so unfortunately, we don't have a PowerPoint for this particular part of it. And we noticed that the comments are mentioning how this program itself is just, Bandai Namco just one directionally giving you guys some information. So we want to kind of try to continue the conversation with you.
Oh, this
all.
is actually
And so
live.
In that regard, Harada was just mentioning that maybe give you a little bit more insight into what we as a development team are thinking of adding to the game. Because it's not just.
I didn't realize this was actually live. I thought it was a video.
We're thinking of features to improve the game that are a lot of times free of cost. So just to give you all a little bit of insight into what we're currently thinking.
大丈夫ですか。はい。まず
Oh God, they're reading the chat. Oh no.
オンラインのファイトラウンジで一緒に友達とプラクティスができるようなオンラインプラクティスっていうのを考えてます。
They're reading the chat. Oh no, don't read the chat, Harada.
One of the
Please.
first editions obviously will be in the Tekken Fight Lounge. Is a certain area that we plan to use, and we'll be having the online practice area. So you'll be able to go online with a friend and practice in a certain situation.
はい。で2つ目はもうすでに
Cool.
いろんな取材でもお答えしてるんですけども、鉄拳8で新しく搭載したスーパーゴースト、このゴーストを使った遊びの拡張という意味で、実際プレイヤーとゴーストが今戦うことはできるんですけども、そのプレイヤーが育てたゴースト同士を対戦させるっていうような実験検証を進めているので、そのゴースト VS ゴーストっていうような遊びを今後アップデートで拡張していきたいと考えてます。
ちなみに僕のゴーストが中津のゴーストに勝ちましたよね。
悔しい。
So another cool feature we're thinking of is currently the Super Ghost battle. I'm sure everyone's enjoying that at the moment, and you can only play against other people's ghosts, right? But we plan to have ghost versus ghost battles implemented
That's
in the
cute.
game as well. I was just mentioned that in the dev environment, my Devil Jin beat Nakatsu's Farang in this in development feature. So I kind of like this new feature.
はい、これ非常に楽しいんでぜひいい形で皆さんにお届けしたいと思ってます。でもう一つですね、今やっぱり日々、リリースしてから、SNS 含めて、今回カスタマイズ皆さんいろいろな工夫を創意工夫でバリエーション豊かにそうキャラクターを彩ってくれてるんで、そのキャラクターを、うまくこう見せてあげるように、華やかに、皆さんにお披露目できるような、フォトモードっていうものをちょっとアートディレクターがもうかなりセミプロ並みに写真が上手なので、たくさんのこう機能を使いやすくしたようなフォトモードっていうものをアップデートで、無料で、搭載したいと思っています。
And so another cool feature that we're planning is we've been extremely happy to see everyone's customizations that they've done and uploaded online. And we think everyone's having fun with that too. So we're going to add this photo mode, which is kind of designed by the art director, who is himself kind of a semi-professional cameraman, actually. camera person. And so we plan to give you a lot of different features to make it kind of intuitive and easily show off your
Damn.
latest creations.
Photo mode
So
is
that's another
YouTube
feature.
thumbnail.
はいでこれだけじゃないんですよね原田さん。
まあそうです
Legit
ね
YouTube
あのー
thumbnail mode. That's actually very,
皆さんストーリー
very
モ
much
ード非常に
appreciated.
今回評価高いんですけど、ちょっと鉄拳7の時もねすごい評価高かったんですけど、拡張しなかったじゃないですかストーリーモードって。なんでちょっと今回はですねこれもう私と中津のもう切なる思いで、なんとか、ストーリーモードをですね、例えばまあこれからキャラクターねちょっと増えたりはするので、どっかのタイミングでじゃあそのキャラクター、たちは、どうしてたのかとかそういうところをこうメインストーリーのその裏で何が起きてたかみたいなのを含めて、ストーリーモードを、あれすっごいお金かかるんですけどちょっと
そうですね。
そこを拡張したいと思ってます。
Another one is the story mode. You know, for Tekken 7, we never really kind of updated that after the release. We know that that's something that's popular with the fans, and it's something we really would like to do more often. It's just so expensive to create that particular asset. That said, you know, with the characters that are going to be added in the game, we were just thinking that we would like to, in some kind of form, kind of update the story a little bit to show what's been going on with those characters when they join the game.
でもちろんそれはキャラクターを買ってない人でも楽しめるように鉄拳8さえ持ってれば、皆さんもちろん無料でそのストーリーの続きっていうのをちゃんと見れるような大型アップデートみたいなことで無料で提供したいなっていうふうに思ってます。
And the thinking is, you know, it'd be kind of lame to lock that behind for just people who bought the characters. So obviously that would be addition free of charge for everyone who owns Tekken 8 to be able to play.
Oh, wow.
でまあ
Story mode
い
expansion
ろいろコメントも見て
free
て、ちょ
DLC?
っと思ったのがもうみんなの僕らも、ね、
Holy shit.
すごい開発側の頭というか作り方も
It's
すごい
pretty
アップデート
generous.
されてるんですけど、皆さんの頭の中も少しだけアップデートしてほしいなと思うのが、もう次世代機のね開発するのものすごい開
That's
発
well.
費が
Thank you so much, dude.
もうね鉄拳7から比べても、ね、とんでもないんですよ。もう何倍っていうふうにはあえて言いませんけど、すごいお金がかかってて。
お金というか大変なんですよね。
そう大変
Kind of like trying the character out before you
コス
buy.
チュームも復刻コスチュー
It's
ム
that way. It was that way in like Street Fighter 5 story, pretty
コ
much.
スチュームは結構海外の要望はすごく
But obviously, it costs money.
やってくれやってくれって。でただそれも実は日本人で結構手抜きだとか使い回しだって言ってる人もいる。使い回せないんですよ。この解像度とこのモデル高精細なモデルだと。で作り起こさなきゃいけないんですね。で実は結構手間と開発費かけているので、そういうところも含めて我々コスチュームとか頑張ってね、そっちはもちろん有料で売るんですけど、その分を全部さっき言ったようなアップデートに回そうとしてるんですね。ストーリーとか無料で皆さんに提供できるもので、ここにはもうすごい運営をしてずっと続けていくこと
Mike, poor Mike Murray over here.
すごい我々も運営費かかるので、まあそこはちょっと我々俺ら開発は特に儲かんないもんね。
儲かりはしないです。
儲かるわけじゃないから俺ら本当にそこはねストーリーモード
Mike got it. He's used to it.
ちょっとこの後も皆さんに聞いてみたいことがあって、ちょっといろいろアップデート考えてるんで、そういうところはちょっと考慮しながら。
そろそろ英語もいいですか？
マイケル俺が10分で喋ってもいい。
He's like, hold on a second.
Okay, I'll try to remember everything you said. Luckily, I'm not drinking tonight, so we're just talking about. We've updated the way we developed the game, obviously for Tekken 8, various mythologies, etc. But we would like to ask a favor of everyone that they kind of update their thinking to the current environment of game development and how games are sold, how they're consumed, etc. So. Games to create now are just so much more expensive than even Tekken 7 was. So it's like, several times of that when we're thinking about the current platform of games. So, when we take some of these legacy costumes that a lot of people have been asking for, there is a certain group out there that say, oh, you're just taking it and copying and pasting it into the game. But that's not how it works. You can't just take those old assets from like Tekken 4 and paste them into the current generation of hardware and make it look fine. All these obviously have been, recreated for Tekken 8. So, and it's not like we're charging an outrageous price. And the point we're really trying to make, though, is that it's not like it's going into the coffers of Bandai and Namco. We want to improve the game with these updates that we're providing for free that Harada's talking about in a lot of cases. And
Yeah, I think there's a delicate balance there between free and
large
cost.
that we have to pay for. So this is how we're
And the good
using
thing
those
is that they're
funds to
aware
try to
of
make the
that.
game
They're
better,
like, okay,
rather than just trying to
so
make
we're going to
money
try
for
to
the sake of
balance
making
that
money.
out, at least with some really good free stuff, but also like, here's some cosmetic bullshit that costs not an arm and a leg.
プラグが切断する人、これもうちょっと精度高く切断率を今取るようにちょっとアップデートしようと思ってるんだよね。
They're being transparent. They're like, we obviously, need to continue the game and have it keep going, right?
するのもこれちょっと実は
Because it's way more expensive than previous fighting games. Way more expensive.
ちゃんと押し返せるっていう根拠も今用意してて、でそういうことも全部今揃ったあるタイミングからそこはちゃんとやっていきますので、そこはご心配なく。はい。
And so Harada was just touching on something that you all really have a lot of interest in recently, the people who are plugging, etc.
Whoa.
There's no perfect solution to this, but we're trying to improve it at least to make it a more accurate disconnect ratio that's displayed on their character profiles, etc. And also, obviously we want to ban these people from the game, but there's a lot of legal protections in various countries in different manners around the world. So we're just being very careful that we have all of that kind of paperwork and the methodology that's necessary to, remove these people from the game service before we go through with the bans. So it will happen. Please be patient.
でなんか予期せぬ切断とかね、自分側の
This is actually a pretty great chat that's happening right now.
切れたぐらいだ
This is actually super interesting.
バンされることはないから、それ心配してる人いますけど、大丈夫ですよ。それ
So Harada's mentioned that we realize sometimes your internet just there's a problem with it in a certain instance or your hardware or whatever. It's not like you're going to get banned for one time. Obviously, this is people who are constantly doing it. So if you just have that rare occasion, you don't have to worry about it.
で2つちょっと自分からお願いがあって、
The fact that they're being transparent, they're like, we know it's an issue, but they know that it isn't like, you don't want to like strike while the iron's hot and just immediately come up with like, oh, here's our solution, we're just going to get rid of them. Like, no. There's a lot of people playing.
はい、しっかり
There's a lot of things that can happen.
閲覧してますんで、その通報を、
They're not ready to fix the whole thing because they don't have a fix
もう
yet.
一つは、先ほどお伝えした X 上の T8 アンダーバーレポートのハッシュタグに、そういった行為をしている動画だったりプレイヤーネームとか出てると、我々もその通報に対してのちゃんと証拠として紐付けて、対処できますんで、その2つやっていただけると非常にありがたいです。
And so Nakatsu was just mentioning that he would like to ask everyone for your help as well, and that you can currently report players online. When you play against someone, you can go to their profile and then choose to report them.
Dude, Ultra,
and
thanks
that
for the
actually gets
10
seen by
gift subs,
us, and that's
dude.
what kind of triggers the whole process. Another way you can help is if you've actually recorded footage of these people. Then you can upload that to X with the Tekken 8 report that he mentioned as well. So please do that. And I would just say as well, I played online recently after release a little bit, and I've had people plug too. And not only report them, but you can actually choose to ban them as well. So from the profile.
今ブラックリストって言ってる人いましたけど、コメントで本当に通報ケース上から流れて僕ら見てます。
見てますね。
週末はここで もう全然休みなく本当に
What's a plugger? People that back out as soon as they lose.
リスト作って実はもうあるんですよ。であるんですけどさっき言った
People that like quit out as soon as theres like the sight of them losing, but before the rounds are even over,
さっき言ったようにある程度向こうが逆に勝手にバンされたって訴えられ
Rage quits. That's all it really is. Is rage quitting.
ちゃんと提出できる形を今
For some reason, the term plugger has become more popular lately. But yeah, it's a rage quitter.
And Harada was just mentioning that we feel as strongly as you guys, even on the weekend where chatting to each other on our phones about this particular person that we saw online that's being a bad person, and we already have our list of people that we definitely want to have banned. It's just like he said, we want to make sure that they don't try to like sue us in some particular country saying that they unlawfully were denied service, etc. So we're just making sure that all the ducks are in a row. So but rest assured we feel as strongly about the issue as you guys.
で今この話聞いてちょっと心当たりやってる側として心当たりあるだと思った方はちゃんと見てますしあまりにもひどいとマジでバンするんで、
しますね
これちゃんとマイケルさんもっと強い言葉で訳してほしいです。
警告の場合もあるかもしれないし警告の場合もあるかもしれないし期間限定版もあるかもしれないけど永久版もこっち用意
Yeah,
してる
that's usually the solution is to match them only with other pluggers.
はい
And so we just don't want someone to, just act like a jerk and kind of like think it's a joke and then end up banned and then come crying to us to unban them. So please consider yourself warned. There are various methods, right? Some people who aren't that bad might just get a message warning them they're going to get banned, but some people could get outright banned, for life from Tekken 8. So it's no joke, and if you're doing that now, please stop. And I hope you're not on the list already.
はい、で重要なのは、さっき言ったようにもちろん我々もデータ上で怪しいなこいつっていうのは自分らから積極的に見つけることもしてますが通報です。通報はとても
Harada got a list.
なので、ぜひ皆さん通報を使ってください。はい。
Harada just, saying that obviously
He's got his cracker list and his plugger list.
Everyone complaining about these particular people, so we have.
And then he's got his plugger cracker
it's
list.
Very important that you continue to report these people because the more you report
He'll
them,
go to your house
the higher up
personally
on that
if you're
list
on the
they
plugger
get,
cracker
so please do
list.
so.
はい。でちょっと楽しい話に
He's gonna show up at your door with his like AK-47 and samurai sword.
ディレクターと僕で今後のねこれフリーのアップデートの
He
話です
cracked the game and he's plugging.
モードを増やしたいなっていう風に構想してます。まだ構想段階。
I'm gonna tackle you through the door.
で、そ
Hello,
こでちょっと皆さんに聞きたいことがあります。はい
いいよ。もう続くかなと思った。So the dev team is currently thinking of different features that you might want to update to the game. So please let us know if there's something you want.
はい、例えばですけど、鉄拳7にあった、トーナメントモードってあったじゃないですか。で、あれ、実は使ってる人鉄拳7で相当限られてたってことは僕らデータ上で分かってるんですよ。なんで、最初はトーナメントモードみたいなのをこうまた追加しようかなと思ったんですけど、今ここでって結構前からここで話してて思ってるのは、例えば、3on3 とか 5on5 とかのチームバトルみたいな、なんかそれがじゃあ知り合い同士だけじゃなくてもなんか野良で 3on3 組めるとか、そういうちょっと
Or team battle, maybe.
が増やせたら面白いなと思ってるん
Because
ですけ
this
ど、
game doesn't have team battle and survival. Some people complained about that.
欲しい的なコメントをもらえると。
And so, Tekken 7 had a tournament mode that, some people really liked. But if we look at the data overall, it wasn't a huge number of people playing it looks like. So when we're thinking of some kind of additional way to play online, just in straight up, quick match, rank match, etc., we were thinking, what about maybe a 3on3 or a 5on5 might be kind of cool. Whether that's teaming up with friends or just, random players online. Might be kind of an interesting addition, but I don't know. What do you guys think?
It's not
な
bad.
るほど。
Chat's kind
ま
of
あすごい
going
速
faster,
さ
I
で
guess.
流れるけど、まあわかる。で逆にじゃあちょっとこれある程度ログも後で見れるんで、あと僕のツイッターとかでもいいですけど、今だったら多分ギリ間に合うと思うんで、まだ決めてないからこんなものにしてくれ増やすんだったらっていうのあればこれはあくまで無料の話なんで。
Yeah, Tekken 7 tournament mode was first to 1 and it couldn't be changed. It wasn't even like best of 3.
早く言ってもらう方がいいです。
さすがに開発費がちゃんと我々もらえればちゃんと作るから鉄拳8しっかり売って、しっかり儲かったらその分ちゃんと皆さん還元しますんで、ぜひ、こんなものっていうのをもしさっき言った僕の、ね、3on3、5on5 以外であればツイッターでもここでも。
And so, Harada was just saying that, please let us know if there's some other ideas that
Ravenholm,
you'd
thank
like
you
to
for the
see.
10.
We haven't decided the next thing that we want to update yet as far as like major features. So if you hurry, you could still make it in time, whether that's in this chat log or if you want to contact us directly on X.
あくまで今あるモードの改善ではなくて 今ないモードですよね。
New
新しい
idea.
はい
新しい
So yeah, I mean, of course, if you want to see improvements and certain things exist, that's a cool opinion as well. But we're talking about like new features that you would like to see.
はい、じゃあぜひそこは皆さん言ってもらうのと、あと言うの忘れた、キャラクターチューニングとかいわゆる調整ですよね。調整とかは常にやりますし、今まだプロの方々とか、でも中でも実はすごいこんな評価してたけど2日間やったらまた評価変わったり、今みんなも揺らいでいると思うので、もちろんそこも見てますが、キャラクター調整もは随時別にわざわざアナウンスしてまで今やりませんけど、そのリアルタイムにやっていきますので、それはもうずっと年間通して
あれだね、アーケードがないからみんな同時に
そう
ね始めてるから
やってるから、まだみんなも分かんないとこあると思うし、ただ全部僕らログ取って見てますんで、そこはうまく調整はしていこうと思ってます。はい。
So and just lastly, about the character balance, I'm sure many people feel strongly in all kinds of different ways. But please keep in mind, this is no arcade release. It's straight to console. Everyone has their hands on the game at the same time. And even looking at the social media of pro players on the Tekken World Tour, everyone's opinions kind of changes on characters from day to day. So it's still a little bit early to
That's a good
say
thing.
one way or the other. So please keep that in mind. That said, obviously we're keeping a close eye on the game. And we'll plan to, balance the game when necessary moving forward.
あと1個ちょっとごめん、割と
ラストじゃないんだ。
割とね
I'll be right
タ
back,
ッグ
chat.
モードって言ってる人がいるんだけど、ごめん、タッグだとほらみんなちょっとわかるかな、キャラクター4体がメインのキャラクター4体が画面にいっぺんに出るでしょ。でそれをやると背景がねすっごいこう今のスペックだ、すごいタッグ専用のすごいしょぼい背景みたいなぐらいしかちょっとみんなのマシンスペックも厳しくなっちゃうんで、ちょっとタッグモードだけちょっと置いといてくんだよ。
ハード依存が、
そうだからタッグモードだけちょっと俺のツイッターにもちょっと一旦置いてそれ以外の
ミュートレストに入れてない
今んとこ 3on3 とか 5on5 が俺と面白くできそうかなと思ってんだけどね。
So just about tag, please hold off on that. As we mentioned way back when we did Tag 2, it's when you try to have 4 characters on screen at the same time, obviously it really limits your resources. So the stage would have to be really pared down to something that's not that immersive. So that's not really realistic at this point, at the moment. So please hold off on the tag comments for now.
でもちろん既存のモードとか機能の改善は常にしますので、そこも
Shut up, chat. Jesus.
And we'll continue to do quality of life improvements. And
Max
other stuff.
teleports to
こんな
Japan.
こと言ってもしょうがないんですけど、発売してから基本的にまだ誰も休んでないです。
いやまあそうですね。
いや休めない。
もうひたすら
Yes,
むしろ
wants to
どっち
mention,
ともしんどいからずっと
I
み
think
たいな。
Harada tweeted about this too, but no one's taken a break even after the game's released. We're still trying to improve it, make it better. You've probably seen Yasuda doing his PC in various areas of the globe as well. So
ただとにかく本当いいゲームにしたいなっていう思いはみんなあって、
そりゃそうです。
そうですね。みん
だって
なが楽
会
しく遊んでる
社がいくら儲かったって俺ら儲かんないのよ別に俺らは。
So yeah, I mean, we're just trying to say, we feel really important. We feel strongly that we want to have the best experience and the best fighting game out there. So it's not like we're resting on our laurels or anything. We hope to improve the game. And it's not like we're making money ourselves off of Tekken 8. It goes into the company, and hopefully at some point, we'll see some of that. But yeah, we just want to make a great experience for everyone.
とにかく俺らは予算はあるうちはしっかりちゃんと皆さんにいいゲームを。
They're employees.
はい。
They're all
So as
employees.
long as we have the funds to do it, we're gonna make the best game possible. So we look forward to your support.
でまだまだ
まだ
でこっからですよ。
重要な部分ですよね。
これで終わりじゃないですからね。こっから
ちゃんと皆さんのお楽しみもある。
はい今日のメインディッシュですかね。
Okay, I
Main
think
dish.
we're almost finished with the PowerPoint, and we have the portion that everyone's looking forward to, right?
Yeah, you can't do a tag mode. Too resource intense.
The
Yeah, I get
the
you.
class is over.
行きましょうか。
1秒間60コマのスライドショー。
スライドを見せましょうか。
そうですね。行きましょうか。じゃあスライドお願いいたします。スライドって
Oh shit! Damn! Look at this costume,
So
dude.
yeah, the Eddy Gordo slide after we are finished with the PowerPoint.
ノースライド。
I'm kidding.
はい。
Oh shit, Kenny, where are you at?
トレーラーじゃないんですよね。
Kenny, are you
今
streaming?
日は開発中
Kenny's
な
not
ので
streaming.
実況持
なかなか
ってきました
やんない
He
よ
didn't
ね。
even know.
ね
多分初めてじゃない
Kenny was not ready.
確かにそうですね。
He's the
まだ
he's
配信し
the
てないキャラクター
fucking
の
Green
プレイを見
Lantern.
せるの
確かに。
So it's not a trailer, but we actually have the dev build here on site, which we're going to be showing today. I was just saying, I don't think we've done this ever for Tekken to actually
Yeah,
show
this is
you
like-
in progress dev build. So
This is actually really
ま
cool.
ずは
ドキドキしますけどね
見せ。ますか
Showing us stuff in
まず
progress? Oh
メイ
my
ンスクリーンから見
god.
せましょうここでまず1個
メインメニューから
驚きが
いきましょうか。じゃあ
let's go through
ゲ
the
ーム
main,
画面をはい
main,
お願いいたします。
main screen here.
ほら
あ、
Main menu.
これがね。
皆さんほら
You're saying
What?
you've seen Kazuya,
もう
right?
和也の上半身裸見飽きたでしょ
Kenny would be
So
absolutely
maybe,
losing his shit
you're a
right
bit
now.
sick of seeing Kazuya the whole all day long, so we decided to change it up.
エディに変えておきました
Eddie is now on the main menu.
What?
こんな感じで一応エディ
They
が
put the DLC characters in the main
これは
menu?
ちゃんとゲーム
That is so friggin' smart.
クオリティ
はい
ですはい
And this is the game model, obviously, not like a pre-rendered or anything. This is the actual model itself.
で今日はじゃあプラクティスを
そうですねプラクティス
You put the game. That's so smart.
はい
簡単にねちょっと実
プラクティスでエディをちょっと
実際お見せしまし
Oh,
ょう
this is a good Tekken talk, boys.
So I believe Nakatsu is going to show us in the practice mode just a little bit about the character and what we have so far.
これでねちょっとコメント拾いますけどここの
Oh my god, this is a good Tekken talk, boys.
みんな自分の好きなキャラにしたいっていう人結構いると思うんでそこはちょっと
Imagine Tifa in the main menu. Ah, Jesus Christ.
そこは当然そこは
And Harada is saying we realize many people want to use their favorite character in the main menu, so that's something we understand, and hopefully it can happen.
Oh, that's
実際
a great.
動いてる実機で
That would be
初
amazing.
めてだと思うんですけど
ちょっとドキドキしますよこれね。はい
したんだっけ？
少し
To
これ
not
から
just
お見せ
have
します
Kazuya's
ちょ
tits.
っとほら 2P を
そうですね実際コスチュームをちょっとお見せしますね
So we're going to show you some of the costumes first, because there's some cool
2P の
things.
カラー
What is that other outfit, dude? The purple vest? Oh my
次
god.
に新しく追加した
Oh
専
my
用コスチューム
god
こんな感じ
damn,
の見た目
bro.
になって
And this is his
Wow.
unique costume that he has. It's brand new for Tekken 8.
はいで、皆さん鉄拳7のエディもお好きだと思うので
これも含めてね。
髪型含めて鉄拳7コスチューム実装してます
And I know I'm a huge fan of this Tekken 7 costume, but it's brought back for Tekken 8 as well, including the hairstyle at the time.
はい
髪型自由にまたカスタマイズとかこういうの
Kenny, where are you, man? Where are you, Kenny? Tell me you're
ご
okay.
安心くださいね
はい
はい。
Obviously, you can customize the hairstyle to your liking.
なんで今日はまずデフォルトのコスチュームを選択
So
I'm gonna
first
go grab my
we'll
tacos.
start
I'll be right
off
back.
with the, the brand new default costume.
はいで次のアップデートに入る要素も実はあるのでちょっとクラウディを選択しますね
ちょっと画面をね皆さんはね大きめにして見といてほしいかな
So there's actually a new element to the gameplay that we want to show you. So maximize your screen if you haven't done so yet, just so you can get the fine
で
details.
はい広めのステージをちょっと選択します
And we're going to pick a more wide stage
next battle.
against Claudio here.
新技を見せますよもちろん
はいまずちょっと、体力バーの下ヒートタイマーの横にあるアイコンが、エディと、クラウディオに表示されていると思うんですけども、こちらはクラウディオのスターバーストだったり、ブライアンのスネークアイといったキャラクターのパワーアップ要素を視覚化したものになります
So you'll notice the icon right next to the heat gauge. This kind of signifies different things for different characters. In Claudio's case, it signifies the heat burst, right?
Eddie's got a
Or
unique
with Brian,
mechanic.
maybe snake eyes.
はいこちらは2月下旬から3月頭のアップデートで、パワーアップが、搭載されているキャラクターに実装されます
And so this is going to be included in the update in end of February or early March to kind of show the abilities that each character has in the match.
はいじゃあお待ちかねのエディ
Related to Heat Smash? It's for
Alright, let's
everybody?
get started
ま
with
ず新技
Eddie.
いきましょう
今回本当に、
What is it?
テッケン3以来エディも25年以上登場してますが、新しく本当カポエイラを
Pretty much like
作り直すぐらいの、意気込みでキーワードは新生カポエイラ
it's the installs.
で、開発に取り組みました
So,
Okay.
You all are probably pretty familiar that Eddie's a staple of the series for 25 years now. But one of the kind of key concepts in the development of the character this time
Unique
is
resource
new
if they have
capoeira.
it.
So he's his fight style has been completely revamped for this time.
だから実はこの構えの
His fight
自由
style
が
has been
からして
completely
すごい
revamped?
設置感で
はい
結構これもリニューアルされてるんですよ
So even the Jinga, you can see the footwork. It just feels more like solid and actually sticking to the ground than it was before.
はい、ちょっと軽く見せますけどこんな感じでいろいろリニューアルされて
逆立ちもねポーズ違うししゃがみ
So
も
you
ポ
can
ーズ
see the animations have changed quite a bit.
はい実はこの鉄拳3の時に、カポエイラを始めた開発メンバー、笹森っていう、ゲヘイロっていうそのカポエリスタがいるんですけども彼が今回
Kenny, are you
モーションアクター
okay?
として、指導者としても16年以上やっていて、エディに最も愛がある開発メンバーがモーションアクターとして、キャプチャーしてます。
So there's kind of a unique story to this actually. There's a development member called Sasamori who actually started learning capoeira when he saw Eddie for the first time, back in the day. And so he's
Like many
actually been
did.
teaching capoeira for the past 16 years. That's how
Wow.
good he's gotten. And he is well known in Japan especially, and he actually did the motion capture for Eddie.
そうだその笹森
Completely new
は
Eddie mocap.
そもそも笹森の師匠はエディだからね
そうなんです
エディ鉄拳3のエディを見て衝撃を受けて彼は
Marcelo san.
カポエロを始めてだからエディが師匠だから
はい、
So it's like his teacher's Eddie, kind of, because that's where he started from.
で1個ずつです
His teacher, yeah.
でまず逆立ち、バナネイラっていう技なんですけどもセブンから大きく変わった点は逆立ちの方向を見てくださいセブンは、相手の方向ではなく後ろを見てましたが前向きの逆立ちになってます
So if you can see the handstands changed, it was facing the other direction up until 7, but from 8, he's actually facing his opponent now.
で逆立ちのまま前方向を維持して前進できるようになりました
You can actually move forward while staying in the handstand.
で前方向の逆立ちとあと後ろに避ける逆立ちこの2つが追加されて結構機動力がアップしてます
And so you can actually kind of evade your opponents in kind of reverse direction as well. So you can see he's much more mobile than before.
Handstand into power
主
crush.
に
All
逆
right.
立ちは攻めの起点で、多くの新技や新連携を追加してます
And that's kind of like one of his starting points for his offense. And he's had several new techniques added from there.
Oh my god, dude. Everybody's gonna get checked by this bitch
ま
now.
ず逆立ちからこう座り
It's
に
the
こうできる
ultimate
技
knowledge check because now there's no knowledge.
パワークラッシュだったり
It's
And new
over.
animations
Nobody
to
knows how to fight against
transition
this
from
guy.
handstand to
こう連携
relax.
から
All these
座り
new
に
strings and shit.
And then different sequences of attacks. Also a new power crash.
はい、で続いて2つ目の構えがこの座りネガチーバですね
And then Negativa, the relaxed position.
で構えであり避けの回避としても使う構えになっていて座りも実は前入れで座りを維持したまま相手に近づけるようになってます
Like a MMA fighter.
はい
So Negativa, is a transition that gives you access to other techniques, but also is a good way to kind of like evade opponent's attacks as well.
はい
Not only that, but in Negativa, you can now kind of move forward in that stance.
で座りは、先ほどの逆立ちが攻めの起点で座りは崩し要素で相手を崩すことができるのがこの座りの構えになっています
So if the handstand is kind of like your starting point to your offense, Negativa, the relaxed position, is kind of like a way to open up your opponent.
こう下段からの、クリーンヒッ
He
ト
gets
で
stacks of
段が
what?
取れる下段が追加されて、エディがパワーアップするといったような新要
The
素
fuck
が
is that?
入ってます
So it has lots of low attacks. He also, if he does a clean hit from one of those low attacks, it actually knocks down the opponent and gives him kind of a buff.
はい、でこのパワーアップは後で説明しますが、カポエイラの中で有名なマンジンガっていう秘術だったり魔術といったようなこう結構異名を持つマンジンガっていうものが追加されています
And so the power up is kind of Nakatsu's going to explain in a bit more detail, but it's gives him access to the Manjingo. It's like a kind of like a spiritual capabilities, I guess you could say.
はいで次にやっぱカポエイラを見直すに
Spirit
あたって
moves?
派手で楽しい技を追加したいっていうところでダイナミックな動きを、いくつも追加しました 代表的なのがこのハーボジアハイヤですね。
And so, some of the thinking behind the revamping of the style was to make it even more like over the top and stand out in the dynamic animations. One of the major techniques he's just showing off right now is one of them.
はい、あと
It's so weird seeing Eddy do completely new shit.
胴抜きやポンケンといった似たような使い方ができる技が追加されてます。
And this brand new move that he's doing now is kind of like using a Phoenix Smasher for Paul, in the sense that it's from kind of a mid-range attack that's quite strong.
はい。であとは
They gave
エディ
him
待望のやっぱ鉄拳8はアグ
a
レッ
death
シブ
fist?
がキーワードな、
Death
ゲーム
kick?
性なので
They gave him a
初
death
め
kick.
てエディがスラッ
Oh,
シュキッ
good.
クを搭載してます。
And since Tekken 8, the nature is supposed to be aggressive gameplay, offensive, etc., this is the first time Eddy gets a slash kick.
でガード時逆立ちに行けるのでスラッシュキックから逆立ちの攻めだったりを継続することができます。
And so you can actually go from handstand, or I'm sorry, from a slash kick into the handstand to continue up your offense.
はい。であとはやっぱり、エディ使いっていうのは結構カジュアルな人も多く使ってますので、その蹴り連打、左キック右キック連打で、楽しくそのカポエラの独特の動きを体験できるように
I'm getting
左
slightly
キック連
concerned.
打でこう逆立ちに行ってさらに座り
My
に
friend
行
will
っ
be
て
playing this character.
下段で崩せるみたいなこういう流れるような攻めが展開できるようになってます。
And so, since we realized that a lot of people are really attracted to Eddy when they're first picking up Tekken, especially, we wanted to make him very accessible. So, simply pressing repeatedly the left attack transitions him to handstand attacks and then through to negativa. So, it's quite easy to do all these kind of over-the-top capoeira actions.
はい、右キックも同様にこういう感じで
Learn your punishes, chat.
特徴である踊ってるように戦うようなアクショ
Learn
ン
your
ができるようにな
punishes.
ってます。
And so repeatedly pressing the right kick will do as Nakatsu's doing now, where it's kind of like a capoeira dance-like motion. It's very fluid.
はい、なんで初めて、遊ぶ方でも非常に楽しくかつカポエラらしく戦えるようにリニューアルしました。
So we just wanted to make him very easy to pick up and play and still get that feeling of capoeira even for beginner players.
はい、で最後3つ目の要素が先ほど説明したマンジンガっていう
You don't even have to 3-4 anymore. You just press 3 or 4.
And then obviously one of the new features, the Manjinga to power up.
はい、この1っていう数字が出てる時がマンジンガレベル1っていう状態になります。
So when 1 appears, that means that that's like level 1 of the Manjinga.
でマンジンガがたまると、攻めの起点だった逆立ちに崩しの要素が追加されます。
Dude, his
And this means
transitions
that,
look
he has new
crazy.
options to kind of open up his opponent from the handstand.
逆立ちから下段の攻撃が出て、崩しが強くなります。
So even from the handstand, he has access to low attacks that help open up the opponent.
でマンジンガは、ラウンド
You
間
can
は
do
継
lows
続す
from
る
a
ので
handstand?
ラウンド中はその
What?
マンジンガレベルが下がることはありません。
And so the level of Manzinga actually, you keep that level throughout the round, so it's not like it goes away or is depleted in that round.
Because of
なん
course.
でレベル2まで
Because
貯め
Tekken
る
8's
と
friggin' crazy.
逆立ちがかなり崩しとして非常に優秀な性能になります。
So if you can get up to level 2, then he's quite formidable with low attacks from handstand.
はい、で、こちらのレベルが0になる条件はラウンドが切り替わることです。
So the only way it goes back to 0 is when you begin a new round.
They reset at the
はい
round.
っていった
Okay.
多彩な蹴り技と
He's like
マン
Jamie.
ジンガを使って遊ぶのが今回のエディの特徴になります。
So Eddy's characteristic is really about using all these powerful kick attacks and also powering up so you can have access to those new techniques from Mazinga.
はい、あとは遊びやすいように本当に、こういった既存のビリバっていうのももともとは斜め下と両キックだったのを斜め下と左キックに変えて浮かせ技1個から左キックを連打しておくと、コンボが決めてマンジンガがたまるっていったような、遊びやすく、
You're sacrificing Oki to get the buff.
どう書いた入力
入力を
簡単
3両キックから、3LK に変えます。
RK か。
両ボタンを押さな
なんで浮かした後にずっと LK を連打しておくとコンボを決めてマンジンガレベルがたまる。
So because the dev team wants a variety of different players to check it out and have fun with the character, one of his main launchers, I think it's called the Billy Bao, I believe, the 3 both kicks. It's difficult input for newer players, right? So they changed it to just 3 LK, and then you consecutively press the left kick to continue to do follow-up attacks, which also levels up your Majinga as well.
すごい初心者でも扱いやすいキャラではある。
So yeah, I mean, even if you're new to Tekken, we'll help you check it out because he's quite accessible.
なんでその分、その逆立ちからちょっと横に避ける動作だったり複雑化してた、逆立ちから一回しゃがむみたいなそういう動作を、なくすことで、新しくエディとして分かりやすくそして、楽しいキャラに仕上げました。
And so his stances, like especially the handstand, etc., have been kind of streamlined to make it more easy and intuitive to play.
右キックも同様に、浮かした後に右キック連打しても結構コンボがつながるように、最後 LK をしてますけど、結構浮かした後キック連打スペシャルスタイルに近いような操作感覚で遊べます。
And so Nakatsu was just saying that likewise with the right kick, the right side kick, I mean, you can launch our opponent and continue with the right kick inputs to continue the combo.
はい。
And I was just mentioning it's almost like special style kind of really.
あとヒート中はその
What happens in
ヒー
heat
トスマッシュ
though?
はもちろんあるんですけども、逆立ちや座りに
That's a
行く攻め
damaging
が
heat smash.
やりやすくなるような専用技が出るようになっています。
And so when he's powered up in the heat state, it's even easier to go into the handstand transition because of the techniques he has access to.
こんな感じで実は逆立ち移行しつつ、相手をトルネード状態にするような技が追加されてたりしますね。
Like the technique he's currently showing off in which you go straight into the handstand and at the same time launching your opponent into a tornado if
Wow.
it hits.
もう一個はその座り状態に
It's so weird to see Eddie doing new stuff, man. It's really weird to me.
座り状態に行って崩して
His game plan and his gameplay have been so similar for so long.
And another is kind of like the sneak attack you had from Negativa, the relaxed state to kind of like sneak an attack on your opponent when they're not expecting it.
なんでこんな感じで結構蹴りを連打しながら相手に近づきつつ展開を迫るといったような新しいエディのプレイスタイルが遊べるようになってます。
And so it really allows Eddy to kind of keep forward pressure on the opponent, and you have a variety of different attacks at your disposal. ファノといい、なんか中津こういうの好きだよな。
踊るように戦うキャラは好きですね。アズセナも好きですけど。
Mentioned Nakatsu likes these type of characters.
はい。座りから投げが出せたりもします。
He also has a throw from Negativa, as you just saw.
はい。
Okay.
っていう感じで結構
Okay.
初めて開発中のエディをお見せしました。
So that's the first time we've actually shown in build footage of Eddy playing live. So we hope you all enjoyed it.
これね、
Show us Rage Art.
面白いのがね、コメント見てると、エディ使う気の人すごい今超ワクワクしてるわけですよ。で、これエディを
Show the Rage Art.
こう考えて対策しなきゃっていう目で見てる人
I'm
は
calling
今すご
Kenny
い
after this.
心配してるんだけど、皆さん心配しないでください。こういう新キャラね、紹介するときはそのキャラのいいとこばかり見せますよ。で割とでもこれリアルに対戦するとね、僕がパワークラッシュとかおりゃおりゃってやってると結構潰されるし、
そうですね。
あとやっぱガードできてないタイミング多いんで、割と皆さんがそんな心配、
はい、
ゲーって言ってるとこなんて結構潰せたりするんで、
あとは
大丈夫です。
実はそのバックダッシュとかも今回向きの性能になってたりするので、ちょっと弱くなった点ももちろんあるし、座りはダウン状態ではなく立ち状態になっているので、浮かせ技とかをもらったりもします。
あとあれじゃないの、結局他のキャラ同様リプレイを見ながら、
基本的にはそうですね。対策はする必要あるんですけども、強くなっただけではなくちゃんとその弱点といったようなところと その弱体化につながるようなところももちろんありますんで、その辺は安心してください。
そうですね。
So, Harada was just worried that the comments, are filled with a lot of people who are like, "Oh man, Eddie's insane. I can't wait to play him." But at the same time, people who are, have a different main character and thinking, I have to learn how to fight against this character. But it's like any other character. Obviously, he looks strong when we first show him off because we want people to be excited about new characters. But he has his weaknesses and openings as well. You just have to find them, just like the other characters.
はい。チャット欄にキャラ名を何回も送ってもそのキャラ別に実装されないんで意味ないんでやめた方がいいと思います。
Yeah, so I know you enjoy asking for other characters in the chat, but that's not how we do it. So
あんまやると消っちゃいますよ。
and Yasuda's gonna throw down the ban hammer if you keep doing that. So.
はい。ということで、
はい、
はい。
エディの実機プレイを
The cost of having a popular game.
PS5 の開発機でプレイをしたんですが、当然 Steam の方でもはい開発はやってまして、ではいちょっとまたスライドに戻っちゃって申し訳ないんですが、はい。
Okay, so we were just showing off the PS5 build today, the dev kit. Obviously, it's also gonna look the same on Steam and in the Xbox version as well. That said, it's time to move back to Yasuda's PowerPoint briefly.
This was a wonderful Tekken talk. Holy
はい、じゃあ
shit.
戻りましょう。
Yasuda eSports じゃない、Yasuda PowerPoint ですね。
そうですね。
そうですね。
Just show Kenny this screenshot. Kenny, look at this shit. Kenny, look at this
結
shit.
構要望にいただいていたその Steam 版の
Take a picture, chat, and send it to Kenny.
っていう機能が実はオプションの中に入っていて、
Nice.
非常にゲーム終了しづらかったので、自分もちょっと不便だなと思ってたのでメインメニューにアイコンとして追加して、すぐにゲームが終了できるように、エディ配信のタイミングにはこの機能を実装して皆さんにアップデートしようと思ってます。
Oh, and just before we forget, one quality of life improvement Nakatsu made to the Steam version in particular. Before you had to go to the options to then choose exit game to end the game when you want to, but he added a separate icon here you can see on the far right to exit the game more easily.
Smart.
はい。で、最後にちょっとすみません、また宣伝に戻っちゃうんですけども、今お見せしたエディ、まだ、いつ配信するかとか、決まってない状態ではあるんですが、プレイアブルキャラクターイヤンパスですね、はい、デラックスエディションとかアルティメディションとかに、ついてくるこのパスを持っている方に関しては72時間の、アーリーアクセスができるようになります。
And so, going back to the PowerPoint briefly, we just wanted to make it clear. We've said
Soul,
this before,
thank you.
But to those of you
And,
who have the deluxe
Vinicius,
or
thank you as
ultimate
well.
editions that contain the character pass, you'll have access 72 hours ahead of time to the character. So, although Eddie, we know you're looking forward to it. We don't have a release date announced yet, but we'll let you know at a later time. But when he does come out, those of you who have this pass will get him 72 hours earlier.
はい。で、もうデラックスとかアルティメットじゃなくてスタンダード、通常版買っちゃったよっていう方向けのお知らせになります。
So for those of you who at launch just wanted to play quickly and picked up the standard edition, there are a few options for you if you want the character pass.
はい、デラックスエディションのアップグレードパックというものを、もうすでにストアの方で配信しておりますので、もしアーリーアクセス、あとは、キャラクターイヤンパスは、1年間で4キャラ、リリースするっていうのはすでにもうお知らせしてるんですが、その4キャラも、入手できるようになりますので、ぜひ興味のある方は
Can you practice a punish, Eddie, if you don't buy Eddie? That's a good question. That would be a good question to
if you only have
ask.
the standard edition, you can still, after the fact, upgrade to everything in the deluxe edition with this deluxe pack. And as we mentioned, this does include the year one character pass, so not just Eddie, but the other 3 characters after him to follow. So 4 in that pass.
はい、あとはアルティメットエディションに含まれるアルティメットエディションのみの限定コンテンツに関してもアルティメットパックというものを お買い求めいただければ、入手可能になりますので、こちらもぜひ、検討お願いいたします。
And also, if you're just simply interested in the contents that are unique only to the Ultimate Edition, you can get that separately as well with this pass.
はい。ということで、
はい
はい、ちょうど1時間半ですかね。
わあ
はい、お届けしましたが、次回またこれ
大量のスライドとともに
やります。
大量のスライドとともに、
次はスライドじゃないかもな。
いやなんかいろいろパート分けてもいいかもね。安田スライド
Late March for the next Tekken
とんでもない
Talk.
じゃないですか。
いやファンがいるかもしれない、スライドファンが。
第1部第2部で分けて。
So we have another one coming up, Tekken Talk Live. Next one's planned for late March. Thank you for tuning in for an hour and a half. Harada's just saying maybe we should change up this, divide into sections. Yasuda has his PowerPoint time, and the rest of us have other stuff. And he was worried no one's going to tune into Yasuda PowerPoint time.
僕もこれ作りたくて作ってるわけじゃないですから。
いやわかりま
皆
す。
さんにお伝えすることがたくさんあるので分かりやすいかなと思って。
そうですよね。休日
はい
返上でやってくれて
So
ます。
obviously he doesn't love PowerPoint. That's just his most convenient way to get all of this necessary info to all of you, and allow Harada and Nakatsu and myself to have fun with all the games.
だからテレビショッピング枠と
はい
このデベロップも
あー
開発トーク枠って
確かに
いう感じで分けた方がいいんですよ。
So yeah, Harada's just saying, I don't know, maybe we could have our dev section and split it up a bit, but that's something we'll consider.
まあ
Don't
次
worry.
回は相対的にスライド少めになる。
少なめに
相対的にね。
So he's just promising a shorter PowerPoint next time.
はい。
でもスライド楽しみにしてる人もいますよ。
ほらよかったよ
っていう人もいた
ありがたいお話です本当にもうただまあ次回多分いろんな
I mean, this dude and his poor
お
PowerPoints.
伝えできると思いますので、まずは
ね
一旦2月下旬ないしは3月上旬にアップデート2回目のアップデートをやりますので、
はい。
まずはそれをお楽しみにお待ちいただければなと思います。
Right, so before then, the content that we discussed today, this coming in that update for into February or early March, that's the first thing that you all can look forward to before hitting that next Tekken Talk Live in late March.
はい。じゃあ大丈夫ですかね。伝え漏れていることないですかね。大丈夫ですかね。
いや途中で言ったようにね皆さん提案の件を忘れないでくださいね。我々も
Nanoken?
提案ね。
Tean ne.
提案の件ね、そのモード提案の件皆さんちょっと途中から見た人は分かんないかもしれないですけど途中で今後増やしてほしいモードとか絶対増やそうとは思ってるので、我々本当もっと予算が欲しいんだよね。もう予算さえあれば作るから
あと時間も欲しい。
時間も欲しいけど
Yeah, for a live broadcast, this was pretty good. It needs some trimming, but this is actually kind of sick that we have like an NRS style behind the scenes for Tekken.
アップデート
Like, I kind of love this, man.
何からどんどん入れていって、
I think this is really
ス
cool.
トーリーも拡張してでモードもできればそのチーム 3on3
There is so much information.
なのかそれとも皆さんが何か提案してくる何かなのかやりたいんでぜひ
I mean, it's just allowing the devs to be transparent again about like where they're going. It's a combat cast, yeah.
ぜひお願いします。
So
It's really
ゲームも
smart.
続けるからね、
Harada is recapping for people who didn't see the whole broadcast. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff we'd like to add to the game outside of these planned additions for February, etc. So please let us know what that is, whether that's the 3on3 that he mentioned, 5on5, or some kind of cool idea that you have, perhaps. Just let us know on X.
あとレイナ・パーカーくれってすごい
そう
来るねチャットで
商品化したいですね。
これでも
And the Raina jacket, I know everyone's been asking where they can get that. Hopefully we can make that happen too. Nothing concrete to reveal at the
なんか今担当のがいろいろ調整中って
本当に
はい
moment.
言ってますね。
Our fabulous coordinator off to the side you can't see is actually working on that, trying to make it
今原さん
possible.
が着てるやつは
Nice.
中なんですよね。
Very cool.
That said, obviously the three that we were wearing at the show was something specially made for that event. So it'll be changed a little bit to make it a more available price point if we can get it happen. So hopefully the coordinator can make that happen.
これは引き続きいろいろ調整を進めていきたいなと思います。はい。こんなにリクエストいただけるなんて思
ちょってと
っも
ねでもねいろいろ 出てるでしょこのバックルが。
そうなんですよ。
これ危ないんですよ。
そうなんですよ。
中すぎて危ないです。
これで通勤したんだけど初めて。
ね。
So Harada rode the train with his jacket.
本当危なかったです。
で危なくてその歩いてる
Harada rode the train with the
道に
jacket.
置いてある自転車のハ
He
ン
said
ド
he
ル
got caught on
ハンドルにここ
people's
引っかかったらこけ
bicycles
そう
and
な
all
った
kinds of stuff.
あと
'Cause
これ
of the buckles.
お尻からさいっぱいバックル出てんじゃんこういうのが。でこれが座るたびにね
お尻に
お尻に刺さるんだよ。
わかる。
わかるでしょ。
あといつに引っかかってこう
椅子にかかってこう立ち上がれなくなっちゃう。
だから多分レイナはお尻傷だらけなんだよ多分。
So he's just speculating maybe Reina has a hard time in her daily life because we've already experienced this to some extent, whether that's getting caught on random bicycles or the buckle from the back and poking your butt, or Nakatsu and I were talking about it gets stuck on the slats in the chairs and you can't stand up.
ちなみに今都内某所のスタジオからお届けしてるんですけど、今日原田さん
Specifically a cosplay jacket, okay?
スタジオにお越しになってますからね。
そうです。
Kenny,
電車に一緒に乗ってきました。
Kenny,
So yeah, we'll just
Where
leave
are
you with
you?
this
Did you see the main
imagination,
menu?
Think about Harada riding the train all the way
Kenny.
to the studio that's not at our work location,
いやだから
dressed as Reina.
Kenny, what do you know?
行きだったんですけど朝一人だけ地下鉄の駅の方で俺を見てはぁって言ってる人がいました。
But it's it's Japan, so no one really paid any attention
All right.
to that except for one.
I'm gonna call up Kenny. It's like 1 in the morning, yeah.
Hello.
Hi. So, I don't want to tell you too much because you said you were
こ
out.
れで終わりにしてまた
You need to go home and watch the Tekken talk. And
Yes.
I don't. How much? Do you want me to spoil anything for you?
So I think we'll.
Some people have been like, hey, they're like talking about Eddie right now. And I'm like, what?
So, I mean, I'll just tell you what's in it. They pull out the dev build and they're like, so let's show you Eddie. Okay, well, I'm gonna let you go in raw. I want to tell you stuff so bad so I can get your reaction over the phone, but
Oh my God.
you just
Tell me one thing.
completely different.
タグでとにかく言ってほしい。
Probably because he might not fit in with how crazy Tekken 8 is.
Yes, so naturally his playstyle was relatively defensive. Entirely new animations, entirely new moves, entirely new stances.
He said he reads everyone's
You have to learn another character, Kenny.
Oh my
He's
God.
not the same Eddie. You have to go home. You have to go home. Okay.
Oh my jeez.
All right, I'll see you, dude.
I'll see you.
All right, bye. That's pretty crazy, man. Like, seeing Eddie do entirely new different stuff. This was legit a great presentation. There was almost like too much stuff, right? And we got to the point where we start really talking about like the future of the game, where things are going, right? Adding new features. And it's like, yeah, there's a lot of this shit I completely agree with, you know? I'm really looking forward to the next one. I honestly am.